chill motherfucking lows, peoples. It's the Critic Court, and you already know, this is Toke, fresh out the motherfucking theaters from witnessing an early access premiere on Black Phone 2. Yes, sir, you know, I had to see that motherfucker. I will say, I'm like kind of torn. It's like a kind of balance of slightly impressed, but slightly not. I just kind of felt a little bit let down, just a little bit. You know, besides the Elm Street, there were a shit ton of more nods in this film to like Nicholas Rod's Don't Look Now, The Exorcist, other like Halloween chilling films. They tried to pay their respects to. It was very unfortunate that they didn't. Damn, loud motherfucker. But yeah, it was very unfortunate that they didn't. They cut out a scene. They deleted a scene with fucking Hawk chasing Finn around in the like record store and whatnot. And I don't know why they did that. They might have did that just for the simple fact that it might have been a bit too scary. Because I think more people are starting to come back to the theaters, and they're starting to recover from that pandemic thing. And more families are too, so I just feel like they felt that was a little bit much, a little aggressive, you know, for viewers and young viewers. But to each their own, you know. The atmosphere was like very engaging. It kept the viewers on the edge of their seat the whole time. The 1970s whole just setting really adds a nostalgic yet but eerie type of backstory to it. I love when they went from normal to dream world, because it kind of gave me sinister vibes on top of Ethan Hawke's acting. That part I enjoyed. That part I really, really enjoyed. The film, like, really tries and what's the word? It tries to push more in development of its characters, partially Finn and Gwen for the most part. It just made, you know, they really pivoted. They really pivoted in this film as far as their acting skills. And it made it more, you know, engaging and emotional. Just more impactful, you know. The use of the supernatural in this, some parts was like, some parts was like, oh, you know, because they tried to kind of rely on the jump scares from the supernatural world and whatnot. So throughout the Black Phone, it just adds a like unique twist to it. The supernatural part, I will say, as to whereas like the first one, it was your typical abduction narrative, providing like, what's the word? Providing an intriguing and more suspenseful element to the plot in the sequel. But this sequel, however, it improves on almost every aspect. The film really finds a way to fill in the gaps left in the first film, and that I love. You know, it just provides a more meaningful explanation and adds more depth, way much more depth. Because this film had way more dialogue. I feel like it had way more dialogue than the first one. I would say it did, but it really adds more depth to the characters and their motives. You know, their motivations in this one. It wasn't necessarily bad in a sense. It just it lacked a bit of closure for me. That's how I'm gonna say it. It lacked a bit of closure for me, just enough to where I'm like torn in between my rating. Because I believe I gave the first film, a like 8 out of 10 or something like that. But this one, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, just a tad bit, you know, a little aftertaste. So with that being said, I would have to give it a 7 out of 10, obviously. Just slightly a little bit. Maybe 7.5 upon a rewatch, but yeah, it was just some moments that was real dull and dry, and then there was some moments that were like just exciting and truly, like I said, impactful. But all in all, you guys should still go check this film out. It's a dope watch, fun, great experience to see in the theaters. I'm sorry. For you guys who go see it, leave some comments. Let me know your guys' remarks on this one. Like and subscribe. Support the motherfucking corp as always. And so be it. To the motherfucking loo.